Okay, real quick, I just wanted to let you know that I cut the last video that I had in half. And so that one would be more about what I was doing, which was unboxing the stuff. And then this video would be more about like my life and just depression and being a mom and my relationship and student loans and expectations of your children and more of like actual thoughts in my brain versus like just opening something. So I just wanted to split the videos up but give you a heads up in the video. So just so you know, that's why it starts like so abruptly. But anyways, thanks. Doodles. I'm currently waiting for Filer to come home. My life is so complicated sometimes. And it's like 1 week I'm talking to somebody, 3 weeks later I'm talking to someone else. As of right now, I don't know. Me and Father are trying to work on things, and he's telling me that I don't know why I like playing with my hair so much. It's annoying. Anyway, so he's been acting better, more lovey, etc., etc., which is something that was a problem before. So we'll see where that goes. If everything goes well, hopefully I'll be having babies in like a year and a half. Cross your fingers. Because, like, I don't know. I've always wanted to, like, pretty much be a mom. There are times that I've been like, when I've been around, like, other people's kids and, like, strangers' kids. Like, let's face it. Some kids are little hellions. Like, they are. It doesn't matter if it's, like, strangers' kids, friends' kids, relatives' kids. Like, there are just some kids out there, or even, like, just certain episodes that you see of kids where you're like, oh, fuck no, I do not want to have kids ever. So, like, there were times where I was like, oh, fuck no. Like, I do not need a kid that does this, or this, because it will literally drive me insane and I will kill myself. Ugh. Like, there have been times where I'm like, I totally understand why women go insane, and, like, here you go, take my kid, you know what I mean? Like, not that it's right to abandon your baby somewhere, but, like, and it's definitely not right to kill your baby, you know, like, Jesus Christ, don't do that. Like, if you are, like, in a horrible predicament and something goes wrong and you are like, this is too much for me, then, like, hand it to someone and be like, I can't do this, or, you know, like, being anonymous, whatever. But even so, like, I understand all of it, is what I'm saying. Is like, it can be tough to be a mom, especially a first-time mom. I'm really worried personally about depression, just because I already have depression, and, like, I don't know, postpartum depression can be really intense. And it's like, kind of, in my eyes, it's kind of feeling like I would be failing at the one thing that I'm like, yeah, guys, I could be a mom. It's the one thing I feel like I could accomplish in my life, since I'm not good at this normal, like, 40-hour work week thing. I'm not good in social situations. I'm not good with working and being away from a household or family for like 40 hours a week, and then having, I don't know, I still, even though a lot of people don't and a lot of women don't, I still like the idea of, like, this is a man's role and this is a woman's role, and, like, yeah, I can have it be a little, you know, a little flexible, but I don't want to be, I never had any ambition to be working 40 or 50 hours a week and, like, being a goal-orientated, like, job, career woman. That's just not who I am. That's not who I ever was. So, like, I don't know. I understand that lots of people feel like that. Some people don't even want to have kids regardless, blah, blah, blah. I just was not that person. And everybody's like, well, you need to work on you, and you need to do this and that and the other thing. And, like, I've had a job, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I still, you know, I still wasn't happy, even, like, I don't know. So I still need a job. I still want to, like, get a part-time job so I still have money, obviously, and I have a car that I gotta pay for. But I can't do 40 hours a week. So I'm gonna hopefully find a decent part-time job where I get paid enough money to pay for my car and whatnot. And then hopefully my relationship with Filer goes well, and I can have a kid, and I can be a stay-at-home mom, and then, you know, at some point a part-time mom, part-time worker or something. I don't know. Filer makes decent money. He acts like he doesn't, but he does. He just has a lot of random bills that he's still paying off, like student loans. By the way, student loan people, fuck off. Like, you charge way too much money so someone can get an education. Like, you want this world to be of people with some type of certain intellect, then maybe you should make it a little bit more affordable. Because, like, to have him still be paying it off all this time later, and and I'm talking about hundreds of dollars at a time. Not like he's paying $20 a month and it's gonna last 10 years. No, he's paying like hundreds of dollars at a time. And it's just, the whole thing is fucking ridiculous to me. It's so dumb, especially because he works a lot with his hands. So I understand there's some stuff that he gets to get, like measurements, tools, blah, blah, blah. You gotta get the basics down. But, like, in general, you're gonna be working on specific machinery and want specific things done the way that a company does it. So I feel like the company should be hands-on teaching you that stuff, and the education, the college degree and all that stuff really should not be as important as everybody makes it out to be. Like, at the end of the day, I'd rather have someone who could fix my car than someone who's, like, gonna make the next fucking, I don't know, cell phone. Like, my cell phone's good for a while. You don't gotta keep changing it. I'm good with what it's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need 1,000 tech geniuses. You know, like, I still need a man's man, a guy who can get shit done when I can't get shit done. You know? I don't know, I just think we put way too much emphasis on education, and then too much emphasis on that, and then, like, oh, but okay, well, how are we gonna pay for this? Like, I don't I don't know. Good for you people who, like, you know, made that your path and actually got somewheres out of it. I hope that you found, like, I don't know, whatever shortcuts you could take to at least save money, because I just feel like it's a little ridiculous. But, like, if my kids don't go to college, I won't have a problem with it. I just hope that they're better off than I am. That's my only problem. It's like, I did not go to college. But, like, I also don't have any, like, special talents or any, like, specific loves. I never really wanted anything other than, again, being just, like, a mom and a wife and, you know, that kind of thing. So, like, not my thing, but, like, I hope my child, my daughter, my son, my whatever, has any goal. I don't care if it's an artist, a doctor, a freaking lawyer, a garbage collector, works in whatever makes them happy, and hopefully they can support themselves on it, or a family on it if all goes well, or whatever. But I don't have any, like, super, like, high expectations of them. I don't expect them to be this perfect thing, you know? I think some people put too much pressure on their kids. And then some, I feel like my parents didn't put any pressure on me, which also is a problem. I feel like the only time that grades mattered or whatever is, like, when I made them matter. Which is, like, fine, you know? It's nice that they didn't, like, constantly, like, belittle me for getting, like, a C or something. But, like, at the same time, you kind of need also someone that pushes you a little bit towards, like, dreams or goals or doing things, even if it's not smart stuff, even if, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been anything. It could have been education things, it could have been sport things, it could have been just being more social with friends, or I don't know. I'm not sure. But, you know, like, there's always a balance you have to find, and it's complicated. Anyways, I guess that's the end of my rant. I have to make a person for this, like, werewolf D&D game thing, so that's gonna be, I don't know, because it literally takes me, like, 10 hours to make a wrestling character, 10 hours to make my person on like, any game ever, where I need to actually, like, detail them out, and, like, pick, like, which thing I want them in, like which I don't know fucking what they call them, like the categories, like is this person gonna be a healer or are they gonna be a freaking wielding a sword and fucking cutting people up, you know, whatever the hell that shit's called. So like it takes me literally forever to do that stuff. Like Neverwinter took me a long time, wrestling characters take me a long time, all that general like, oh, this is a game and this is a character and you gotta do this, and you also get to pick like some of their features and their hair colors, and like fucking Destiny. Are you catching on here? Anyways, point of the story is like I take a long time to pick a character in a class and whatever. So like having to do that for a person that I need to actually like now also come up with like, oh, well, this is their, like this is some of their information, like this is some of the stuff that they're into and not into, and that's complicated. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like it's going to take me a long time. And I played a game of Magic since the last time you guys talked to me. Dan, which is Filer's roommate, and his brother Jason, which is Filer's brother, not Dan's brother. They were playing whatever. Filer's not really into it. I don't know why. So I watched them play a few times, and then I got to play 2 games. I didn't win or anything, but it was super fun. So like I'm like, it's a good time, and like I would like to buy a deck now. That's like a deck that I have. I only have this kind of deck right now, like one of these basic starter decks is what Dan said it was. So I would like to get like characters that I actually think I will like, which I'm thinking it's gonna be red and black or red and green seem to be the 2 that I'm really into. I like red. I like that he gets like rage and he can go in and fight right away, even when like normally he's not supposed to. It's like badass, you know? If I'm not with badass, or I have to be the badass. So I'm fine with that. My werewolf person though likes to keep peace until like I guess you really piss her off and then she like kills, which is like reasonable. I feel like in general I'm kind of like that, where I'm like, okay, I'm good with you until you cross a line, unless it's like a jealousy thing. I cannot help that. That is just a problem. I don't know, mental issues. But in general I'm like, okay, maybe like I'll give you like, you know, benefit of the doubt and I'll be peaceful and whatever. And I guess she's like the peaceful one, loving one, which like I feel like in general I can be that. But like I also have a line where I'm like, if you piss me off, like a sword is gonna go in your head, which I'm hoping is what she does. Is like she's like, okay, you piss me off too much, sword in the head. Like we just cannot come to it, because I don't want to be overly peaceful. I don't want to be a pansy, you know. Then people walk all over you. You don't need people to walk all over you, because I've had that happen before, and like all I had to say is like, fuck you people, honestly. And you know who you are. You know who you are. You people know who you are. That's the shady motherfucking thing, is that like they'll sit there and they'll act all innocent and blah blah blah, but they know who they are. You know, and you know those people. Ugh, God, those fucking people. Don't. Honestly, guys, it's really good. It's a good thing to be a nice person, but there's a limit. And please pay attention and watch out for yourself. Also, do not let people walk all over you, because there are people out there who will appreciate and will help you back and, you know, pay you back or do whatever. But then there's also people out there who are very like, you know, they'll take and they don't care. They don't even say thank you. They don't really appreciate it. And if they do, it's like, okay, well, thanks. And then they'll constantly keep asking for another favor. And it's like, okay, well, like, where's my favor, or where's my thing that, you know, I get in return for this? Like anything, like $10 for gas, or like whatever it is. It, like if I watch your kid, you watch my kid, that kind of thing. Like I don't have kids, but like you get the idea. Like, you know, if someone's gonna constantly be nice to you, be nice too. Don't just like take advantage of the situation. And if you do, and if you're one of those people, maybe you don't realize it, but honestly, I think them do. I think a lot of them realize that they take advantage of the situation, and they don't care. They don't care, because you could even ask them after the fact, like, oh, hey, could you pay me back, or hey, could you help me with this? And then all of a sudden they don't know who you are, which I don't know, you know, those, like I said, those people. But for all you people who are good people and nice people and help someone who's helped you or whatnot, like, good for you for being a good person, you know. It just takes like 5% of kindness. Just takes 5% of kindness. You know what I mean? Like, just give a little bit. give a little bit and give a little bit back. You don't have to like sit here and like give your all to like multiple people or one person or whatever, but like just here, be a little kinder sometimes to people, help out sometimes, and then when you know that they're down, maybe help them out or whatever, you know? Don't always just shit on someone because you can. It's not fucking cool. It's not okay. It's not okay for you to take advantage of other people's kindness either. It's like, I don't know. Sorry, that was me going on a tangent. I don't know where it even came from. Point of the story is I should get going. I have things to do. Probably get dinner soon. I was gonna make dinner, but there's not really anything in the house but soup and such, so it's not really what I had in mind as a dinner. So we're probably gonna go get dinner and relax for the night, see what happens. I should work on my character, but I'm gonna go to Cheyenne and Steve's house tomorrow. That's my cousin and her like boyfriend, fiance person, baby daddy, whatever you want to call them. They're not technically like married or engaged or anything, but basically they have a kid together and they live together, so whatever. So anyways, I'm gonna go over there and they're supposed to help me, so we'll see how that goes. And then if we have questions, we can always ask Cheryl, because she's nice and she's our like game master person, you know, the storyteller. Anyways, I should go now because again, I really am rambling. So I guess pajoodles, and I'll see you guys whenever. Did you see what I did there? I like, but my finger looked weird, so then I did it again. I'm leaving now. Bye. Hi. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to let you know that I cut the last video that I had in half. And so that one would be more about what I was doing, which was unboxing the stuff. And then this video would be more about like my life and just depression and being a mom and my relationship and student loans and expectations of your children and more of like actual thoughts in my brain versus like just opening something. So I just wanted to split the videos up, but give you a heads up in the video. So just so you know, that's why it starts like so abruptly. But anyways, thanks. Doodles.